Hey, what's going on, guys? This is your old pal CHH. I've got a big unboxing today of my latest Vinegar Syndrome haul, but also some extra stuff, and I want to start with that. Now, the reason I like doing these is because obviously as I go through my collection, I like to see which ones you guys have seen that you could recommend to me. Obviously, there's one in here that I'm actually gonna watch immediately after filming this, so that way I can get that reviewed and dropped soon. But let me show you this bonus. So, shout out to one of my pals, Kyle, who made me a bootleg Prom Night 2 Hello Mary Lou Blu-ray Virgin Mobile. That's pretty cool, huh? Hopefully this gets an actual legitimate Blu-ray one day, but this is really cool. And he even told me that on this he actually included the sequels 3 and 4 on here in 480p. Here's the inside of it. Now the thing about these is I don't like showing these off to be like, hey, look at this. The problem is I'm gonna get comments saying, I want that. How can I get that? Kyle doesn't go out of his way to try to say, hey, this is how I'm doing this. He's got a friend that he has that gets these made, but he doesn't really sell them. He has a guy that kind of just does them for buddies, and so Kyle hooks me up with some of these. That's why I have some really random stuff like Nightmare Cafe on Blu-ray. You know, that show that lasted a half a season with Robert Englund in it. And the other thing he got me was, I'm so excited about watching this. This is such a good found footage movie. It's called Found Footage 3D. Now, this came out, it looks like it's a Shutter Blu-ray. I didn't even know this had a Blu-ray, to be honest with you. This is a found footage movie that actually you could watch it in 3D, but this movie's fantastic. It's a really good movie. I ought to review this, but at least tell you about it. But check this movie out if you have not seen it. If you're a found footage fan, it's awesome. And this one, yeah, it actually does come with 3D glasses. You can watch it in 3D. But listen, this movie is awesome. This is a jam-packed, energetic, kind of cabin in the woods type of found footage movie. I don't even really remember necessarily when this came out. I just saw it after the fact, and I didn't even know it had a Blu-ray until I looked into it. Then it seemed like it was kind of out of print. I think you might be able to get this again, but I don't know if it's a Shutter Blu-ray that they got re-released or if it was from another label. But really fun. If you like found footage, go for this. This is super energetic. I love it. So Kyle, cheers, pal. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I think I had told him I was looking for that, or I said something about it, but he's a great friend. All right, guys. So the first things first. We got the new VSU of Virtuosity. Now, I'm super excited about watching this one. So I'm going to review this one in detail. But let's look. We got our slip right here for Virtuosity. I don't know much about this movie whatsoever, but I did reverse the art, and it looks like some kind of science fiction Denzel Washington movie, which, you know, I love Denzel Washington. Kelly Lynch, Russell Crowe. Wow, great cast. William Forsythe. Directed by Brett Leonard. This came out in 1995. Paramount Pictures. So, yeah, Paramount, they're definitely releasing a lot of stuff to Vinegar Syndrome lately. So we've been seeing that. This is the box for Virtuosity. This is a VSU, like I said. I've been doing good. I'm completely caught up on my VSUs, and I really enjoy the VSUs. We'll breeze through this because, like I said, I'm going to do a video review on this. There's our booklet. I don't know anything about this movie. Nothing. I just know it's a futuristic type of, sci-fi movie. That's it. So I'm very excited about that. People have told me, hey, Christian, that's a good movie. So I'm excited because, as you guys probably saw, my Congo review, good release, although I wasn't that overly thrilled with the restoration. The print, it just looked like it was old. Whatever they used, the negative looked like it was just in rough shape. But this, I've actually just heard, regardless, it's a really good movie. So I'm super excited to watch Virtuosity. So that is our first release of VSU. Let's go. Next up, guys, Bloodbath at the House of Death. Now, this is probably a really schlocky, over-the-top movie, but I got it because that slipcover just kind of sucked me in. When I saw that, I was like, oh, man, that looks hysterical. I don't know much about this. This came out in 1984. It says a group of 6 scientists have assembled to test the apparent abundance of supernatural goings-on at the secluded Headstone Manor. No sooner has they set up all their ghost-catching gadgetry that the hauntings begin. From randy spirits to unexplained manifestations, all the signs of afterlife incarnate are present, but when members of their party start winding up deceased, it becomes clear that these undead souls aren't very friendly, and all while the foggy grounds of the manor are being traversed by another mysterious figure. The cast looks really ridiculous in this, but it also looks sleazy as hell too. There's a girl just grabbing her boobs on the back. But it's got Vincent Price. That's probably the real reason I grabbed it. But it looks pretty schlocky. So maybe somebody out there on the interwebs watching this can tell me about Bloodbath at the House of Death. Did I make a mistake or not? I don't think I did. I mean, look how funny that slipcover is. But if you've seen this, let me know. Let me know. Next up, guys. Oh, this was cool. I didn't realize that Shudder did. I knew that Shudder partnered up with Vinegar Syndrome, but I thought it was for IFC, which now we're hearing that Arrow Video's doing stuff with IFC. I don't know, but this is an amazing documentary. It was called The Found Footage Phenomenon. Now, I got this because I'm assuming there were bonus features, and yes, there is. There's a ton. So, real quick, the Found Footage Phenomenon goes over the history of found footage, and what was great about this documentary, guys, was this is where I learned about the McPherson tapes. Now, we did a video review on that about a month or so back. Go on the channel and check it out. Amazing movie. McPherson tapes deserves the praise and the credit as much as like something like Blair Witch does. McPherson Tapes came out in 1989. It's a great alien invasion movie. Really feels authentic. Check that out. But that's where I learned about this. So they go into the real history of found footage, how it's evolved, and I love it. As a matter of fact, there's a director right there on the back of the McPherson Tapes. So I was happy to see that they had this on there. And And in terms of special features, this is what's interesting about this. There's a new interview with directors Sarah Appleton and Philip Escott. There's deleted footage, trailer, booklet featuring an essay by film critic Sam Cohen, extended interviews with Andre Overdale, the director of Troll Hunter, which Troll Hunter is an amazing movie. I meant to do a review on that. I probably still will. Carlos Terrans, director of Apartment 143 and Emergo. Cliff Prowse and Derek Lee, directors of Afflicted. Dean Aliato, director of the McPherson Tapes. Oh, good. So basically, they have a slew of extended interviews with all the directors that were involved in this, including Oren Peli, Paranormal Activity, Michael Goy, Megan is Missing, because they're showing Megan is Missing on the back. So yeah, Michael Goy did an extended interview. So I'm super excited to check out all the extended interviews because great directors that were part of this. This was a great documentary. Shudder killed it. If you haven't seen it and you just want to see it, go to Shudder and watch it. But yeah, I'm so excited to revisit this Found Footage Phenomenon. One of my favorite documentaries that Shudder did. Oh man, so I got this because during the Dead Pit show that I do, where we kind of do like a collab live stream with all this. They showed this, and I was like, I gotta get this. Keanu and Co. I got this obviously for Keanu Reeves, and it looks like it's some of his earliest, if not his earliest works. Keanu gave his first lead performance in 1985's One Step Away. So is it two movies? Establishing the charm and vulnerability of his beloved screen persona while exploring the pitfalls of juvenile delinquency. The film was directed by Robert Fortier, a seasoned documentarian venturing deeper into fiction filmmaking. Following the success of his Daredevil stunt-driving doc The Devil on Your Heels, Keanu & Co. collects 3 of the films directed for the NFB's Family Crisis series, including Keanu's essential debut, vividly evoking the spirit of the after-school specials and its 80s heyday. Okay. So there's Out of a Job and One Step Away and Running Scared. So there's a lot of stuff on here. But these are scanned in 2K. Wow. A lot of features in here, too. A lot of features going over... sorry about the glare. There's a lot of features going over all the... into the movies. 1985 and 1986. So, yeah, this got announced, and I was like, man, I better get it, because I think, like a lot of people, we all love Keanu Reeves. So it's going to be really trippy to go back and watch some of his earliest works with stuff from after-school specials. Who doesn't love a good after-school special? Oh, man, this is cool. DJ Semi left a note on my order. He packaged my order. I remember he messaged me while he was packing my order. He was like, dude, I was watching your video while I was packing orders, and then I saw your name on the order file. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, that is pretty cool. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Follow DJ Semi on Instagram, y'all. I had to get some Trauma Trash, DeGosser Videos, Redneck Zombie. I think I have a DVD, or I had a DVD of Redneck Zombies. I might have loaned it out to somebody and never got it back. This is just absolute garbage trash, but it's Trauma Trash, so I love it. Redneck Zombies, like I said, this comes up from DeGosser Video, their sub-label. One of many sub-labels of Vinegar Syndrome. But yeah, this is just, like, I love it. 1989. Deep in the backwoods and winding trails of the Appalachians, Wilbur is leading a group of his friends to his old childhood stomping grounds just across the mountain terrain, Pennsylvania, and his 3 sons are making their patent moonshine. But when the military loses a canister of oozing, deadly, and deforming toxic wastes, all paths lead to terror. Soon the good old boys are hand-delivering a new, nuked-up batch of brews to all the locals, turning them into melting cannibal zombies with their eyes on the freshest around. Wilbur and his camping buddies. Will they escape the monstrous hordes, or will they be the next course on the menu? Yeah, this is great. Obviously, this was a direct-to-video movie, but I'm excited to see how this looks. This is SOV stuff, but it says that this is transferred and stored from the best quality archival tape master. Prevented, fully uncut from the original director's edit. There's new sound options, new commentaries with the director, an archival commentary, alternate 20th anniversary edit of Redneck Zombies, which is 90 minutes, Sweet Redneck Memories, 83 minutes, a making of documentary from 2023. Oh my god, a making of documentary. Thank God. So this is just like, as a zombie fanatic, I had to get this because like I just love all this trash. So Redneck Zombies. Yeah, look at the back. The back's even cool. I love these kinds of trashy zombie films. I love them. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a few more. Oh yeah, Devil's Story. Pick this up too, Devil's Story. I can't remember who told me to pick this up. It's slipping me. The back looks wild. This is from 1986, ladies and gentlemen. A young couple on vacation in the French countryside decide to stay the night at a spooky old castle after their car breaks down despite being warned about the local legend of the cursed ship which crashed into the nearby cliffs. The wife ventures out into the wild, only to find herself having to fend off a Nazi uniformed mutant, his gypsy mother, and rogue mummy, a horse possessed by the devil, and more. Man, I love the sound of this. Yeah, I remember looking at the images, and that mummy on the back, oozing with blue stuff oozing out of his mouth, just sucked me right in. Restored in 4K from the 35 camera negative. Wow, that's amazing. All these crazy, quirky movies, these 80s movies, being restored in 4K. Love that slip art, by the way. Devil's Story, ladies and gentlemen. A film by Bernard Loignas. Look at that. Has anybody seen this? Let me know. I feel like I remember people in the comment section saying, oh, yeah, go pick that up. What else we got in here? Oh, yeah. So I remember Pizzle reviewing this one, so I decided to pick it up. I watched a few more reviews, and some people say they like this movie. There's a few people that say it's terrible, but I think it's worth getting just because, even though I haven't seen it, because of some of the historical nature of it, having Wes Craven in here, that was The Fear. And I think I got the last copy on the website, by the way. The Fear. Richard is a college student who has decided to focus his attention on the study of fear and has invited a group of friends up to his family's secluded mountain cabin for the weekend, during which they agree to participate in his project, which terrifies them. But the experiment seems harmless at first. When it comes time for Richard to reveal what he's afraid of, the answer comes in the form of a strange, lifelike wooden carving of a man, which has been in the cabin for generations, and is named Morty. This reminds me of Oddity. That movie, Oddity. Morty comes to life and begins stalking and killing the youngsters in ways that go far beyond their most horrific nightmares. Yeah, what can I say? I'm excited to watch this. The Fear. Yeah. And last but certainly not least, in today's Vinegar Syndrome haul, guys, we have Buried Alive. Now, I will say this. I ordered Street Trash. It should be here any day. That's getting a separate review for Vinegar Syndrome from me. The Street Trash remake is getting a total separate video. Edgar Allan Poe's Buried Alive. Again, this one was really low on stock too. Jeanette has taken a job as a teacher at Ravenscroft, a girls' school, reform school for juvenile delinquents. Not long after arriving, Jeanette's dream became plagued with haunting visions of a mysterious brick wall, coupled with a very real increase in disappearances of the facility's young pupils. While dismissed by the headmaster as nothing more than them runaways, Janet is not convinced and begins investigating the history of the school and its assortment of unbalanced staff members. Very interesting. Ooh, the mask on this guy looks really creepy. It's like a completely peach-painted president mask of some, like, an old president or something. This is from 1989, so a very interesting year. You know, the 80s stuff is always, late 80s stuff is always interesting. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. 91 minutes, perfect length. Yeah, what can I say? This is restored in 2K from its 35 interpositive. So this means that's what I was used to. Like, to me, that's perfectly fine for these kinds of, like, movies. Like, you don't have to do 4K for everything. 2K from the interpositive. That means it's going to look good. You know, it's going to look good. So, but yeah, Buried Alive. This is one that I think that was low in stock. So, Donald Pleasance is in here. That's another reason. Oh, John Carradine. Wow. Great cast. Well, I'm glad I picked this up. So let me know if you guys have seen this. There's another Buried Alive movie I've seen that I think Frank Darabont directed. It was a TV movie, I think. Phenomenal movie, but that's a different one, obviously. But that's it, guys. Like I said, Street Trash is getting its own separate review video. I should have that literally a day or so from now from filming this. And very well, that video will come up before this haul, possibly. Maybe not. We'll see. But that's the haul, guys. Let me know your thoughts on some of those pickups. Let me know which ones you want me to check out first and which ones you recommend the fastest. Obviously, Virtuosity is going to get its own review too. But for now, this is your Opal CHH. God bless you guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Huge giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind the scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.